Hello and welcome back to another episode of Moving the Mouse Cursor Out of the Way, Final Fantasy X HD Remaster by Nimpulse Plays. Interesting version. We did a little bit of combat in the interim, just mostly testing out some audio, which I'm in the process of trying to make better, trying to make slightly nicer at the very least. We want to go this way, get a Manosphere. And because we don't have a level 1 key unlock, we have to kind of go this way, which they try to basically punish you with if you choose to go this way by having there be nothing along that route. It's the slight deterrent to making everyone get Riku's abilities, because they all start pretty close to them. But that won't stop us. So we're going this way, right? If you go completionist, you'll end up completing most of the grid anyway. So it doesn't particularly matter, and even then, you don't need a lot of it to actually be able to beat the game. The only reason you complete the grid is because you idly farmed it, or because you were going for 100% completionist, like you were trying to fight Penance at the end, who is the super boss for this game. Speaking of super bosses, although it's not one, not these guys. Although I can demonstrate casting haste on Lulu. Black Magic Thunder. I don't remember if they are actually affected especially by thunder. It's just the typical understanding of, well, the machines, so lightning's probably good here. Although, that's a key point. Thunder deals lightning damage, but everything else kind of deals the damage you'd expect. Like, thunder is a sound, lightning is the actual thing. Which is just kind of an interesting tidbit. But one that I think has been in the games for a while. I think Black Mage in like Final Fantasy 1, or the first Final Fantasy, had fire, blizzard, thunder and ice. Yeah, no. Blizzard, fire, thunder, and water. I don't know if they had water. Water always feels weird to me. Like, it's sometimes in games and it's sometimes not. Well, we're on our bedship. And waiting for us appears to be some kind of large three-legged robot with an owl head and two big spinners. No idea.
We can use this crane.
So, with the trigger commands in this game, one of the fun things is that they have a lot of boss battles where there is something a character can do, typically Tidus or Riku, because they're good with Machina, but it is something a character can do where they go to the thing that is used in this case a crane for the fight, and they can use the ability. Typically the environmental things are able to deal quite a bit of damage to whatever you're fighting. Oh no, it's out of power. What could we do? Well, I guess Dark Attack? I don't think it'll work. Yeah, immune. So if it's out of power, then let's charge it with some lightning. There you go, positive reinforcement. The crane seems to respond. It needs more. So what we're going to do is have Tidus cast this on Lulu, because Lulu is also going to be pretty good at this in general. It's firing blitz balls at us. Tidus, you were prepared for this. Spent your whole life getting to this point. Okay, one more. Rule of 3, I think. Until then, we're going to throw a high potion to Tidus. It's a bit overkill, but at this point a potion is underkill. Okay, there we go. Crane should be active now. Kamari is just going to attack. And Tidus is going to use the crane. How do you use a crane offensively? Well, it keeps spitting Blitz balls at us with the little turbines it's got in the middle. What if it didn't have those turbines? Though thankfully it is also standing still for this fight. Oh no, little legs. So now, we also took its head. Oh, in the ocean. It's littering, but we'll take it. And then we'll just have Lulu try to finish it off with some quick burst thunder. There you go, job done. Honestly, one of the easier boss battles. Not only because of the crane, but because it's pretty simple. Hey, it's Yuna. She destroyed the Albed nearby. Thunder Moomba, that's for Lulu. And elixirs, always good.
I hope you hurt them. A little.
Something the matter, Tidus?
What is it?
There were these Albed that saved my life when I first came to Spira. They took me on their ship. They even gave me food. I was kind of hoping that this was the same ship. But it's not. I wonder if they're all gone.
What happened?
Sin came up near us. I made it out okay, but I don't know what happened to their ship.
Everyone's dead.
Was there anyone called Sid on that ship?
Maybe?
I don't know. They were all speaking that Albed language.
I see.
So who's Sid?
He's my uncle, but I've never actually met him.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so that means you're Albed too, Yuna?
On my mother's side, yes. Sid is my mother's brother. He became distant after my mother married.
I imagine he would.
She told me to seek him out if I ever needed help.
You're worried he was...
Don't tell Waka about Yuna's lineage. The thing about Waka, he never had much love for the Albed.
He's a racist.
Whoa! I gotta tell Waka.
I thought I told you not to tell Waka. The game!
Yeah, you are currently out to sea. I'm gonna cast... She cast Flare, which is a really good spell, because I think it does non-elemental damage, which then ignores resistances to elemental damage. Also, a spell you get much later, Lulu. Where was it?
30 seconds left! The Aurochs are launching an all-out offensive!
I believe in you, Aurochs. Although, let's be honest, with this Besaid Aurochs team, 2-2 against the Albed Slikes early on is actually pretty impressive. Oh, Beric with a tackle, but he misses. Waka goes. He's trying to pass it into the goal, which I find interesting because there's no shot where you don't kick it in the actual game. He just passes it into the goal. But passing it into the goal is not something that happens in the game.
We won!
We did it! We're in the finals! Not the most...
Ah, Lulu, stop being such a bitch.
If it was Chapu, he'd still be standing.
Just let him have this one.
Hey, aren't you being just a little unfair?
Excuse me?
I know I could never take Chapu's place.
What?
You're the one who told Waka that, right, Lulu? And I don't think Waka would ever try to take Chapu's...
You don't want to finish that sentence.
Yeah, just gotta leave that one alone. Anyway. We really should have gone the other way around. We took the long route. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Oh, hey, we have access to this. So, pressing square on the PlayStation, or X on the Xbox controller, as I had to look, you have, like, the ability to scout for Blitzball players, and you find them in and amongst the world. This is Zevron, so he is, as I recall, a defender in Blitzball. He's got high strength and high, like, stamina, and attack, but or rather he has high attack and high stamina, but his passing is pretty bad. But you can get him for 150 gil per game, and he starts out with no team. I love these crates moved in no time, sir. What's over this way? I feel like we could investigate. And as I recall, we go around here. Ah! Magic Sphere. And HP Sphere. Always good to find. This will be good for Tidus, actually. Because if I move here, we can then use both of these. Probably not the Lux Sphere. I know putting magic on Tidus isn't exactly great, but at the same time, any place we can fill that doesn't have a sphere in it with a sphere makes that route much nicer to travel. Kamari moves up here. Magic increased by 2 points. Kind of useless for Kamari at the moment. Lulu now has all of the nulls for Null Tide, Null Blaze, Null Frost, and Null Shock, which gives them a one-hit immunity to those effects, for lack of a better word. Let's go, Tidus. We'll save. Why not save? There's a save point further in as well, but you can also get Biggs and Wedge. This is Wedge, and this is Biggs. Biggs is kind of bad, but Wedge can be a pretty good striker. I think one of you is also one? No. Once the tournament is over, the operation will commence. Better enjoy Blitzball while I still can. The Crusaders were in charge of guarding the stadium up until last year, but they're all busy preparing for the operation now, so this year the citizens have taken up security posts. Well, let's hope nothing bad happens. Everything alright, Walker?
Sure you all right, Captain? The game starts in a few minutes. You sure you okay?
We're playing the Gores, too.
Oh. No, Walker's dead. Somebody get that man a high potion.
Miss me?
Lady Yuna, are you okay?
All this because of me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, why not?
How can you let some Albed kidnap you?
Hey, let it go, alright?
Yeah, put the racism to the side.
Don't go near Albed anymore, okay? They're trouble.
What did I just say? Kamari's like, oh god, what have I done? What about Baran and Yankee? Or Brian and Kenny? Well, Lulu, how's it going?
Please, don't tell anyone about Yuna's lineage.
Do you want to keep your voice down? You're in a room full of them. Full of people, that is. Not our bed. At least I don't think so. Well, the keeper is suspiciously quiet. Yuna will be watching, yeah? Gotta play hard. So who's warming the bench? Could it be me? Botta loves the bench, as you're about to find out. I should have been the one injured, not Waka. Hold on. Let's get them Gores. Let's do it for Chapu. Yeah. Why not do it just for us? Anyway. Actually, no. We are going to save. Because I definitely want to beat these goers. I think we did just save anyway. Anyway. Waka, camera angle, please. Hello, Waka. How does your hair stay so immaculately
The game
out?
starts soon. No time for warm-ups. Ready?
Yep.
Let me at him.
I know how to play Blitzball. First order of business. Keeper, leave, and we'll find somebody better in goal.
I got something to tell you boys. After this game, I'm retiring. promised myself this would be my last tournament. Win or lose, I'm quitting Blitz ball. But you know, since we're here, we might as well win.
That's a fair point. Might as well.
Mind a bench.
See, loves that bench. Waka's like, no, this is my bench now.
I'm warming a bench. He's taking my place. All right, boys, let's win this one. Let's make the goers goners.
Let's blitz!
Let's play it! It's not exactly the most inspiring.
I saw you floating there on the sphere.
Hey, you weren't supposed to see that.
You drunk?
Oh.
Yep, he's had one too many.
You really gave it your all, didn't you?
All right, boys, what are we gonna do?
Win! For Captain Waka.
Huh.
This is it, folks.
Were they just staring at a
Just
wall?
a few minutes. The championship game.
Oh, that's right, there's carvings on the wall. My best memories are here. Waka, captain of the Aurochs. Hey, other people have to use this room. How rude.
But who could have imagined a championship game between these two teams? Our legendary Luca Goers going against the horrendously ill-fated Besaid Aurochs.
Well, that's kind of rude.
This looks like history in the making, Bubba.
It's our boy. It's Auron. The coolest man in Final Fantasy. And he's here to watch us win. And the PNG crowd goes wild. With all 3 frames of animation. They chose well, they made me the striker. Letty's pretty good, Dato's eh. Jesu and Bot are alright, Keeper is awful. This was Bixen? Yeah, Bixen's the redhead, Grav's the blonde. Then Abus is the other striker. And then it's Belgerda and Dime, I think?
They're already going at it, folks.
Hee hee hee.
The Goers are taunting the Aurochs.
Well, too bad for them. They don't know the Jex shot. Here we go. Hey, Letty got the ball. Alright, I need to, I think, immediately change something. Yeah, we go in manual A. Normal. Okay, now I'm actually in control. Before that, it was kind of simulation. Alright, we're going to pass. And we're going to pass to Jesu. He's got kind of average stats. We're looking to mainline it straight up to Tidus. So we're going to fly this way, or swim this way, and we're going to wait for Tidus to kind of break into the defender's area. There we go. I've just distracted. Okay, we got one. I can hope to break. So Blitzball, for those that don't know, it's in moments like this, it's endurance versus attack. I've got 7 endurance, and Balgurda's got 9. It's not like a definitive 9 beats 7, but 9 has a greater chance of beating 7 in this case. I could try to pass, but that then goes against the block, which is the BL stat. With that in mind, I lose either way. My best hope is to block at this point, I think, or try to break, rather. And then pass. Okay, so Balgurda grabs the ball. She's now going to roll with it, but she doesn't tend to go out that far, so she's going to try to either throw it back to the middle or to Abus. Letty's got the ball now. I need to kind of double back just a bit, but he's got a high pass stat. Yeah, I'm going to no break, which is to say I'm going to try to just pass through 2 of them over to Tidus. Gets a hand on it, can't block it, 1-0, this means it's going to fumble, and it goes back to Balgurda. So it's all basically a stat-driven game that influences percentages. Dada's got 2 attack, yeah, it makes sense. In Blitz as well, you can also develop skills and techniques like Venom Pass and Venom Shot, which are modifiers that can potentially also give a stat debuff to characters if they're affected by it. Botter's got a reasonably high attack, but... Yay, there we go. Okay, Bixen's, I think, got a fairly low attack. Good, he's not chasing me either. 6 pass. I think I'm going to pass to Letty, who's going to pass to Tidus. Because Letty's got a high pass stat, and they're going to grab him as soon as he gets there. Okay, and this... we're gonna break. I think I accidentally missed something there. Venom Tackle, not great. It's going to get it. But doesn't give me poison, which is good. Which is something that decreases your HP, and you use HP to spend on abilities. Come on. Okay, he's just going to try to shoot through Jasu. Get a hand on it. It's a 0, so the goalie might fumble it or catch it. Catches it, which is good. He's going to throw it into Dado. To Letty. That's good. And I'm going to swim up here. At this point, we're running out of time because something is about to happen. So I'm going to pass to Nim, and then Nim is going to swim. I can take on 2, stop here, no break, shoot. Oh, wait. I don't have that equipped yet. Never mind. I accidentally just gave away possession. It's 2 5-minute halves. Is how Blitzball's kind of made up. Yeah, I shoulder charge for some reason. There's a throw to Bixen, who's all the way over, but will just get it. Okay, it's going to be on Botter, and looks like Dato to chase. Dato hits first. There's actually smart play by them, because as soon as they hit, they have to kind of like cool down before they can go back into the fight. Botter tackles, or we might be in for a Luca Goer's goal here. Botter's going back in. He's going for a shoot. Hey, Botter gets the ball. Botter is low-key pretty good at this game. Alright, we're going to pass. We're going to pass to us. That might not reach it. Oh, just. And then we're just going to swim. And hope our speed stat gets us there. Balgurda, okay. I'm just going to have to try to take the hit from Balgurda, which works. And then we're 10 shot versus 8 catch. Here we go. Way! Rowdy can catch it. Goal. So, close to the end of the first half, the Poseidon Orcs lead. 1-0. Tidus has such an abysmal attack rate, though. I'm just going to... I shoulder barge, but I have a 3. I'm never going to get the ball off anyone. There's Bixen and halftime. And the ball stops.
And it's halftime.
There's also a level-based thing. So, over time, you get technique slots, which are the things you put Venom Shot and Venom Pass into. And you get more of those as you level up. And your base stats generally increase. For instance, I now have a technique slot, which means I could learn what I learned on the boat.
It's on defense, boys. Stop those goers.
Captain.
What about me?
Get the ball and just shoot like crazy.
We call that the Cristiano Ronaldo approach.
Oh, is it going down?
Or the Lionel Messi approach.
Yeah!
Give him the ball. Everyone else defense.
Down!
All right, hustle.
I mean, it worked. They went from like a 10-year losing streak to this. Okay, let's get rid of that sphere shot. And let's put in that beautiful jet shot. Which is basically cheating. But I'm okay with that. Drain tackle. So this part is where you can choose to mark the other member of the team. A, so they follow them when defending, but also so they can learn techniques from them. The ones that show up in blue are techniques they can learn. The ones that show up in, like, the dull grey are the ones they can't. Actually, we're just going to have you not mark anyone, which means you'll just kind of hang out in the middle. Yeah. You can't have really more than one person learn. So... yeah, I guess we'll just leave it at this. So you have to man mark, which is 1-to-1. Here we go. Alright, Lady got the ball. Which is kind of weird, because we had the ball at the start of the other half as well. I'm going to roll back here, drag them away. Throw this over to Tidus. He's got 2 defenders by him. I'm going to try to just bring those 2 towards the goal, and then use the jack shot. And we'll work out together why the jack shot is such a good move. Oh, I'm not even going to bother with the jack shot, I'm just going to let Abus tackle me. Sometimes the game bugs and, like, characters that are right next to your character aren't involved in the fight, per se. Either way, easy win. The crowd is cheering for the Aurochs. Isn't this exciting? Yeah, I imagine it is, because you slated me pretty hard on this intro. The ill-fated Besaid Aurochs. Yeah, we lose a lot. However, we're also in the finals, so something good has happened. Yeah, Tidus can't tackle. This makes sense. He's the only person on that field that is pretty good with the sword, but he cannot actually attack. I don't know why Grav's moving forward. He's got a reasonable shot, but... oh, he's going to try to pass it back. Probably to Abus? Oh no, Bixen. So a 5 on block, and a 5 on block. He's going to fumble, and he's going to fumble to Dato? Yeah! Dato is gonna, because he's got 12 endurance, he's just going to swim up here, take the hit from Doram. Doram, not Dime. I always confuse Dime and Doram. And throw it to Nimpulse, or Tidus. 2, 1, just about. And then it's going to be 10 versus 8. We'll try to take that, and we'll just do a regular shot again. Oh, a Drain Tackle. Okay, so we saw Tech Copy in the top left. If you click that when it appears, you have a chance of learning the skill. We haven't even needed the jack shot so far. Goal, goal, goal. Unbelievable. What a miraculous comeback. The crowd is going wild. Alright, Tidus, calm down. The crowd is chanting for something. It does sound like they've released a whole bunch of dogs, though, and they're just going barf, 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 barf. I think what the announcer's about to tell you is that they're all saying Waka. But they didn't want to localize that, so they're not.
Everyone seems
there we go.
calling for Waka, folks.
Yeah, I mean I've got a hat trick. I could probably leave. It's kind of weird to happen in the middle of the game, though. Alright, Waka, we're 3-0 up. Don't screw this up.
Say, where is that player going? He's leaving the sphere pool.
He may be injured. Injuries don't actually happen in this game. I think they happen in X2, but I can't remember. And he's like, Waka, you were basically dead like 10 minutes ago. But, you know, go out there, crush him.
I did kind of feel left out. But it really was the Oryx and Waka show after all.
You also scored 3 goals.
I wonder what's happening. The crowd is going wild.
Who is that coming from the goal line?
Ah, it's Waka. He's back on the field and ready to go. The Aurochs seem glad to have him back.
The retirement match. And a high five with Botta, because even Waka knows Botta is the best member on this team. Other than Tidus. who's realistically just a loan from the Xanakin Dabes. Alright, Grav starts with the ball. We have 2 minutes to go until the end. And we are 3-0 up. Oh, he's going for a shoot. 9 shot, 2 block, probably not even going to get a hand on it. And with Keeper, that's a 50-50 coin flip whether he'll get it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Hey, gets a hand on it. Over to Yasu. Or Jesu. Alright, Waka, I need you to run up. No, that's the wrong way, Waka. Okay. Throw this over to Waka. Let's see if we can get him a ceremonial goal. Consolation goal. We're gonna roll up. No phone. Not now. She is gonna drain tackle? Yeah. Oh. I got past her, but I did get a hit where she drained some of my HP. But I'm in open space. We're gonna Venom Shot. Here we go. Walker gets his goal on his retirement match. Easy peasy. Alright, now it should be really hard to lose, because I don't think there's enough time for the AI to actually score 5 goals in that time. Or 4 and drag it to overtime. Waka's not good at attacking either. Again, the only member of the team who legitimately goes out and hunts monsters, other than Tidus. And he's not great on attacking. But Botta, the guy who, like, tries to do a backflip while watching Dato try to emulate the sphere shot, is the strongest member of the team. Oh. Lodi gets the ball. Alright, I think we're just going to let this one coast out. Sit from here, and we're going to pass to Waka. It'll probably... Oh no, Grav just got it straight out. But 4, 3, 2, 1. The Besaid Aurochs 4-0 against the reigning champions. We are the best. Hey, Lady got a technique slot. And we got a strength sphere because we won. Probably put that on Tidus's row.
Unbelievable! The Aurochs win, folks! This is one for the record books!
I mean, we did crush them. I will save. Well, unfortunately, he ran out of breath and drowned in the sphere pool. Everyone agreed that this was still kind of a weird sport. Tidus, that's really slow swimming. Oh. Terminator thumbs up. Oh no, fish! Well, it's okay, because Waka fights with a Blitz pull, so this will be alright. No, wait, Tidus brought his sword and shield to the fight. Okay. It's a bit weird. Ah, Waka doesn't do as much damage as Tidus does. Vulnerable to lightning. We're in a giant swimming pool. I imagine we all are. Show 'em how it's done, Tidus. Who let the fish in here? I guess we'll just regular attack. We'll do it smartly, though. So this time, Tidus will go for another one, because he one-hit kills. Overkills, even. And then when it's Waka's turn, he'll go for the one he's already injured. 3 turns as opposed to 4. Oh no, there's more. More fish! Tidus is crushing it. Any more? Yeah, there's more. Just one, though. And he's gone. Alright, Waka, can you one-hit kill this creature? The answer is no. Tidus, finish the job. There we go. Thank God you brought your sword to a sporting event. Oh no, there's more. Thank God they come in waves, though. If they just piranha'd the two of these people, they'd be dead. Oh, there's more. More fish. We'll be fine. A lot of misses. These are some blind fish for the most part. Attack this one because he's the only one that hit me. More replacement fish. Waka goes for the one that you already beat. This is some good farming. They don't really pose much of a threat. Oof. Unless you're Waka. Take him out, Waka. We did it. Swim to freedom. Oh. I can't imagine a sword would be super effective underwater. 22 power spheres? Yes, sir.
What's happening?
Oh, good. We all brought our weapons. It's the boy. It's Orin. Oh. It appears to be a large dragon basilisk thing. That's terrifying. We don't want power break, we'll just do a regular attack. I love how they set up Orin, which is just to go, hey, this guy just turned up and he 1 vs 1 like destroyed a giant lizard.
So, you do know him?
Yeah, best guardian there ever was.
Yeah, you were a guardian to Lord Braska. Alright, Waka, this is a high flyer, so I guess I should technically leave it to you. And I've got Dark Attack. Because blinding that bird is actually super nice. Because it even affects Sonic Boom, or misses. We'll Power Break, so that anything it does land is reduced. Because it primarily does physical damage. And just keep spamming. As I recall, these creatures have like, what, 2,000 health? I could haste, and I could have looked at the health. 500 left. So either Orin or Tidus is going to get the kill. Orin's not going to be able to kill him. Oh no! I was wrong. And he's like, hey, how's it going? The rod of fire, the rod of fire.
Hey, give me a break!
I know. Fighting birds and dingoes and basilisks and... Oh, hey, it's Seymour Gordo. With his anime hair. Oh. He appears to be doing some kind of summoner thing. Blessed be Blitz... Oh god, what's happening? Okay, what is that? Some big chain anchor thing. Where could that be going? He's got a fish. That's not a fish. Oh boy. That's a biblical nightmare right there. And it shoots lasers out of its eye. Which is bleeding. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm more terrified of it than I am of the creatures. Although it is one-shotting them. And everyone's like, oh, that's nice. How's it going, Seymour? With your weird chest hair and, like, plastic actual hair. I will save, I think. Look at that trophy.
You're really leaving, Captain? Shouldn't you heal up first?
Yuna needs me with her now. I can't be lying around in some bed.
Yeah,
Aw.
Come on, look sharp. The Blitz season just started. Don't make those faces, yeah?
Who's going to be the captain?
Well, see ya, boys.
Well, I'm Audi 5000.
You be good. I can't hear you.
Captain!
So yeah, if you don't win the match, he just hands them a Blitz ball, but if you win the match, you hand them a trophy.
Never like long goodbyes anyway. Sorry for making you wait, Yuna. I had some promises to keep, yeah? From now on, I'm your full-time guardian.
Then welcome back, Sir Waka. Good to have you with us.
Hey. It's good to be back, yeah?
And this time, I'm not going to think about Blitzball.
So, any news on what happened?
Not really. We don't know where the fiends came from. Maester Micah is safe and sound, thanks to Maester Seymour. That's about it.
Maester Seymour's Aeon. It was so powerful.
Oh, was this Aeon Envy? It was so big and
Hey,
powerful.
don't just stand there. All of this is your fault. Getting swallowed by sin, ending up here in Spira, not being able to go back to Xanark, and everything.
He has a point.
I'm telling you, it's all your fault.
I mean, it's probably Sin's fault more than anything. He's just laughing at us.
Who are you anyway? You knew my old man, didn't you?
Yeah,
And you also knew Yuna's father?
that's correct.
Hey man, there's no way. That's just impossible.
Nothing impossible about it. Jekt, Vraska, and I, together we defeated Sin 10 years ago. Then I went to Xanarkand, where I watched over you, so that one day I could bring you to Spira.
Why did it have to be me?
I mean, you were Jekt's
Jekt
son.
asked me to.
Yeah.
Is he alive?
It depends on what you mean by alive.
The normal
He
definition?
is no longer human.
Ooh.
But then, I felt something of Jekt there in that shell, couldn't you? You must have felt him when you came in contact with Sin.
It can't be.
That's not true. That's impossible. You know it to be true, Tidus.
It is. Sin is Jekt.
Your old man destroyed Kilika.
No, that's ridiculous. No way. I don't believe you.
It is quite unbelievable.
But it is the truth.
Your old man,
You'll see for yourself.
Blitzball player, turned into a giant fish.
Come with me.
If I say no,
Every story must have an ending.
Not if you
I
play
don't
Metal
care
Gear Solid
about the
5.
stories.
I see. Sorry you feel that way. Fine then. Come or don't come, it's your decision.
Ah! What am I supposed to say? You tell me it's my decision. But I don't have a choice, do I? You're the only one who can tell me what's going on anyways! I have to go with you! I have to!
It's the player trying to talk to a dungeon master in Dungeons and Dragons.
Irritating, I know. Or are you afraid?
I'm a little afraid.
It's all right.
What are these random cuts and Dutch angles?
Will I ever go home? Back to Xanarkin?
That's up to Jecht. I'm going to offer my services to Yuna. Come.
I just realised Orin's wearing like tracksuit bottoms. He's got a big red coat on, but he's also like wearing like Adidas. It's kind of weird. Anyway, let's, I guess, go and hang out with Orin and later fight our fish dad. But for now, I think we're going to call it there, as we have most definitely reached the threshold even. And I shall see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching.